I'm going to do a terrific show today.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most hilarious and rewatchable Saturday Night Live sketches from seasons 11 through 20.
Where's my close-up? Hey!
Number 10. President Bill Clinton at McDonald's, Season 18. Bill Clinton may be remembered for many things, but his love of McDonald's is cemented forever in this sketch.
Well, I just want to mingle with the American people, talk with some real folks, maybe get a Diet Coke or something.
All right, fine. But please, don't tell Mrs. Clinton.
While supposedly out for a jog, Clinton can't resist detouring into a McDonald's, claiming it's to connect with everyday Americans. Except he's not really there to shake hands so much as sneak bites of everyone's food. Watching him steal burgers while breaking down foreign policy makes the whole thing even funnier.
Your McNugget is released from Great Britain to Somalia, intercepted by warlords.
It's satire that feels both ridiculous and real, poking fun at how politicians try to look like regular folks. Its brilliance lies in that perfect balance of his polished charm and a very human appetite.
Sir, I think we should probably continue your jog. We've only gone about an eighth of a mile.
All right. You guys up for a real run?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Race you to the Pizza Hut!
Number 9. Sprockets. First scene, Season 14. The sketch centers on Dieter, Mike Myers' turtlenecked German host who takes himself way too seriously.
I'm your host, Dieter. Then it is springtime, and like the blood and gorge gazelles at the Garmisch-Partenkirchen Zoo, I'm ready to rot.
The fun comes from how committed Myers is, with that stiff posture and almost bored stares. He's basically playing repression like it should be hung up at the Louvre.
Eurotrash is a celebration of the repellent and painful in everyday European life. For example, Euro Disney has Fantasyland, Eurotrash has Ennui Village.
What makes it so great is the way it skewers European art house pretension and those painfully serious talk shows, where every discussion feels far deeper than they have any right to be. Then, of course, there's his precious, limited monkey, Klaus.
Before we begin, would you like to touch my monkey?
I will touch him.
Touch him, love him. Lieber meine Abschminke.
There, I did it.
The best part is that no matter how bizarre it gets, it always ends with a dance. That ending seals the legend.
Your categories have become tiresome. Now's the time on Sprockets when we dance. That's all the time we have on Sprockets.
Number 8. Opera Man. First scene, Season 17. Adam Sandler was a Weekend Update fixture, giving us everything from his Halloween costume bit to the Hanukkah song, a cultural hit that basically went viral in the pre-digital era.
Guess who eats together at the Carnegie Deli? Bowser from Sha-na-na and Arthur Fonzarelli.
But Opera Man might be his most prolific character. Decked out in a tux and cape, he turned current events into operatic performances, often just adding an extra vowel to the end of words. In his early days, he even sang in Italian, which sounded impressive even if we hadn't a clue what it meant. It was ridiculous, it was smart, and it always killed. Fans loved him so much, Opera Man even came back for SNL's 40th.
40th anniversary, such a special day, oh. Garrett Morris looks fantastico. David Spade looks okay, oh.
Number 7. Coffee Talk with Linda Richman. First scene, Season 16. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but we wonder if Mike Myers' then mother-in-law, the real Linda Richman, would agree.
It's Mother's Day, and my daughter Robin did not show up. She's getting married, and this year she's visiting his mother. So now I'm sitting here, Elaine Vierstein, alone like a dog.
After all, she was the inspiration for this chatty New Yorker, complete with big accent, bigger hair, and endless opinions. Linda's emotional swings, her undying devotion to Barbra Streisand, and her frequent use of Yiddish or Yiddish-ish expressions were all part of the gag.
Nicht gefährlich mit a lebendig, schmutzig Grabberjink. Oi, weiß mir, dort kann eine Horror verbissene von. I'm not finished.
It also gave us catchphrases that we're still quoting today.
Hello, gorgeous. The movie was like butter.
Like butter.
Like a big stick of butter.
But the best moment might just be when Barbra Streisand herself actually showed up. Honestly, we're all verklempt just thinking about it. We're gonna need a moment. Talk amongst yourselves.
Now I'm getting verklempt.
We're all verklempt.
I'm sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Romanesque church design was based on the Roman basilica. Discuss.
Number 6, Lunch Lady Land, Season 19. The bad boys of SNL really shook things up in the show's second decade.
Cindy, can you leave some for us? I thought you were trying to lose weight.
Lay off me, I'm starving.
They gave us hits like Gap Girls and Canteen Boy, but the absolutely bonkers Lunch Lady Land might be the one that sticks with us most.
Yesterday's meatloaf is today's sloppy joes. And my breath reeks of tuna.
Adam Sandler sings this ridiculous ode to the lunch lady, while Chris Farley goes as hard as he possibly can, clearly trying to make Sandler break.
Sloppy Joe, sloppy, sloppy Joe, yeah. Sloppy Joe, sloppy, sloppy Joe, yeah. Sloppy Joe, sloppy, sloppy Joe, yeah.
Just as you think this sketch can't possibly get more off the rails, Kevin Nealon enters as Sloppy Joe and saves the day. Honestly, if we weren't seeing it before our very eyes, we'd be convinced this was all some sort of fever dream.
Down in Lunch Lady Land.
Number 5, Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer, Season 17. Phil Hartman could play anyone, from Frankenstein's barely comprehensible monster to a caveman who somehow passed the bar.
Sometimes when I get a message on my fax machine, I wonder, did little demons get inside and type it? I don't know. My primitive mind can't grasp these concepts.
The genius of this sketch is that Hartman plays it completely straight. Like, sure, who hasn't hired a guy who's been frozen for thousands of years as their legal representation? Totally normal.
Did you hear that, Mr. Keyrock?
Hang on a second. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was listening to the magic voices coming out of this strange modern invention.
The caveman fumbles through modern life, but he actually understands more than he might think. The world is a frightening and confusing place, even for those of us who haven't been frozen for as long as he has.
I fell in some ice and later got thawed out by some of your scientists. Your world frightens and confuses me.
With deadpan delivery, tiny caveman logic surprises, and a clever callback to another SNL classic, this sketch is truly iconic.
You know, I really don't understand your Congress or your system of checks and balances because, as I said during the campaign, I'm just a caveman.
Number 4, Chippendales Audition, Season 16. Sketches like this prove what we all already know. Chris Farley would do just about anything for a laugh.
Everyone's watching to see what you do. Everyone's looking at you.
Even though he was one of the skeptics who thought turning his own body into the joke might be a bad idea. Yet he throws himself into it so completely that you can't help rooting for him. And honestly, it almost feels like a crime when they pick Swayze's Adrian over him.
You want a piece of my heart? You better start from the start. You wanna be in the show?
This sketch plays perfectly to Farley's strengths as a physical comedian, and for many, it was his breakout moment. Would it fly today? Probably not. But back then, it was comedy gold. Thanks for the laughs, man.
I never saw Barney again, but I'll never forget him and how for one brief moment, he brought out the best in me. That was the time of my life.
Number 3, Church Chat, first scene, Season 12. Dana Carvey gave us some of the most unforgettable characters in SNL history. Sure, Grumpy Old Man is iconic, but Church Lady, well, isn't that special?
Well, isn't that special? Patrick, I think we need some quiet time. Why don't we just scooch on down and think about what we said and if we made any sense at all?
Enid Strict, prim and holier than thou, would invite guests on her show just to publicly condemn them. Bless her.
Well, you know, I'm happy with it. I've gotten some pretty good reviews. I play a villain, which is a stretch different for me, and the critics seem to have liked it.
I see. So the critics thought you were believable in the role of an evil, bad, demonic, satanic villain from hell. How wonderful for you, dear.
Church Lady actually predates Carvey's time on SNL, as anyone who caught his early stand-up would know. The character started as a teacher until his mom pointed out that she reminded her of someone from her church.
Oh, I know him. What is his name? Let's see. Could it be...
Hey, we've all met a church lady in some form, right? That's probably why this character still slays and has become an SNL legend.
Everywhere you look, you've got 11-year-olds dressing up like that vixen, Sabrina Carpenter. Do you know who was the best carpenter? Jesus. He's working late, 'cause he's a savior.
Number 2, Wayne's World. First seen, season 14. Wayne's World is another Hall of Famer that predates SNL. Mike Myers as Wayne and Dana Carvey as Garth are two metal-loving slackers running a cable show from Wayne's parents' basement. They'd host everyone from classmates to teachers, and of course, most famously, Aerosmith. Part of the fun was how Wayne could go from goofy metalhead energy to suddenly asking some surprisingly deep questions.
With the recent developments in Eastern Europe, do you think that communism is on the decline, or is this just a temporary setback?
The sketch blew up and gave us lines like "Party time, excellent," "Schwing," and "We're not worthy."
Schwing!
It even spun into 2 movies, with the first becoming a smash hit and making Bohemian Rhapsody impossible to hear without headbanging. Excellent! Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Massive Head Wound Harry, season 17. It's like we want to look away, but we can't. Colon Blow, season 15. SNL, teaching you the importance of fiber in your diet since the late 80s. Well, kinda.
It would take over 30,000 bowls to eat that much oat bran. You'd have to eat 10 bowls a day every day for 8.5 years.
Wow! I think I get the picture!
Toonces the Driving Cat, Driver's Test, season 14. Catastrophically funny.
See, I told you he could drive.
Toonses, look out!
Pumpin' Up with Hans and Franz, first seen, season 13. And you thought your personal trainer was harsh.
It's not our job to check up on you either. So, if you're not gonna do it, don't be jerking us around. We don't have the time. All we want to do is pump you up.
It's a Wonderful Life, The Lost Ending, season 12. Not such a wonderful ending for Old Man Potter.
George Bailey, you're in enough trouble already. You made one mistake, Mr. Potter. You double-crossed me and you left me alive. Now, wait just a second. I'll give you the money back. I don't want the money. I want a piece of you, Potter.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Matt Foley, Van Down by the River, season 18. Farley gave us plenty of characters who live on as long as SNL does. However, few match the legacy of motivational speaker Matt Foley. There are 3 things to know about Foley. He's 35, thrice divorced, and
I live in a van down by the river.
Born in Farley's Second City days, Foley throws out the rulebook on what we imagine a motivational speaker should be.
Well, la-de frickin' da! We got ourselves a writer here. Hey, Dad, I can't see real good. Is that Bill Shakespeare over there?
Farley's physical comedy shines, cracking up the audience and his scene mates alike. The character blew up, although nothing ever quite matched his SNL debut.
Now you kids are probably asking yourselves, hey, Matt, how can we get back on the right track?
Farley left us far too soon, but we'd like to think that Matt Foley is still living it up in a van down by the river in the sky.
Old Matt's gonna be your shadow. Here's you, here's Matt, there's you, there. Whoops-a-daisy.
Which sketch from this SNL era do you think everyone needs to watch at least once? Let us know in the comments.
Bye-bye. Thanks now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.